Candice LeRae, kick to the midsection. And now the champ with pop rocks in the win.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to After News. Let's get to it, y'all, man. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I didn't expect this. And so, I've been saying this. I'm behind on NXT. I'm really behind on NXT. I'm hoping to catch up soon, especially once we get to the summertime. I might have a little bit of time in the summer to get back to giving my thoughts on these NXT episodes. But I'm way behind. So I actually got a spoiler tonight that Roxanne has already turned heel. I knew her and Lyra Valkyria was fighting over the title with Stand and Deliver. I heard it was a really good match too. But I did not know that she was like full blown heel now. Like, she got a new theme song. It kind of reminded me of like when Cora Jade turned heel. Her song was like remixed it into more of a healer song. And I was like, damn, man, I need to catch up with NXT, bro, because I wanted to see how she transitioned into becoming a heel, bro. And I'm like, damn, it's something different about Roxanne Perez, man. She looks menacing right now, bro. I know some people got their quirks about Roxanne Perez, I guess because she's short and they don't think that they still not fooled by her aggressive nature. But I don't know, man. Like, people like that are weird, bro. Like, because I see a lot of aggressive nature on fucking Roxanne. Ever since she faced Blair Davenport last year, she was still a face last year. I was like, bro, she is the real deal. She's not just good in that ring, bro, but her aggressive nature has been really good, bro. Like, she was good tonight. Like, what I saw, that, like, bro, I need to pop in those NXT episodes and catch up, bro. Like, because I'm like, bro, what have I been missing, bro? The Prodigy is really out here, bro. And I'm so glad they made her a heel. Because that was the one thing her opponent, Indi Hartwell, didn't get before she left NXT. I wanted Indi Hartwell to get a heel gimmick, bro. I wanted Indi as a heel, bro. Because I think that's the one thing that's lagging her behind right now. Is that she hasn't done any heel work. She needs to be a heel. Because I know she can handle being a heel. Like, she got the attitude to be one. They need to make her a heel. But tonight was an interesting match because they had Ilya Dragunov also from NXT. That was cool that they gave them the rub, you know, the two NXT champions the rub to get matches on Raw tonight. But yeah, it was awesome to see Roxanne Perez. I wasn't expecting that, man. And so basically, Indi Hartwell and Candice LeRae were out there. And so this is how it went. Perez actually offered a handshake. When Hartwell tried to accept, Perez actually just slapped her across the face with that smile. So then Hartwell shot Perez towards the ropes, and then the referee had to jump out of the way to avoid her. LeRae reached inside the ring and then tripped Perez while the referee was turned the other way. Hartwell told LeRae that she's told her to stop, and then Perez kicked Hartwell and then hit her with the Pop Rocks finisher. And I can tell the Philly crowd liked that move because they was like, oh, wow, you know. And so that was all she wrote for Indi Hartwell. She lost in almost 3 minutes to Roxanne Perez. They had Roxanne Perez look dominant. And both the NXT champions, they actually won their matches in a dominant fashion. So what was interesting was that Candice LeRae tried to trip Perez, and then Indi Hartwell got mad about it. That was interesting as well. That was a little quirk there that a lot of people probably didn't notice. But it's interesting because Perez is also a heel, and for a heel to do that to another heel is like usually kind of unusual, but it worked though. So it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. And it's always interesting to see when NXT stars come over, if they keep up that same character that they got down at NXT. I'm loving it, the fact that they were bringing a lot of that with Roxanne Perez, you know. Because this is probably some people who are watching Raw. This is probably their first time actually watching Roxanne Perez. So that was pretty cool, man. I got to catch up on Roxanne Perez because I haven't given my thoughts about her yet. But I did talk about her with Rhea Ripley, and like if she could get in a Judgment Day in the future, because or you got Dakota Kai Damage Control, you could put Roxanne Perez in there. There's some things you could do with Roxanne Perez, bro, but I think she's going to remain on that NXT roster, probably similar to Tiffany Stratton, where she doesn't come up until maybe a little later this year or later in the season, maybe before WrestleMania, a few months before WrestleMania or something. I think that might be how they do it. But this time next year, Roxanne Perez should definitely be. She might even get drafted. So we'll see. What happens with Roxanne Perez going forward? She's on the main roster or not. But yeah, man, that was pretty cool to see her. But let's talk about Candice LeRae and Indi Hartwell. Okay, so there's still some decision between these two as far as like Indi wanting to win the matches straight up, not really wanting Candice LeRae help like that to do these dirty wins that she's been getting. So this has been some interesting psychology between these two. And y'all know I made a whole video last week talking about. I even made a poll in the community tab that y'all can still vote on as well. Talking about if Rhea, we're gonna talk about it in the next video too because of Liv Morgan. If Rhea should have LeRae and Indi Hartwell as her henchmen or whatever, and Indi still seems like you don't have to have Indi turn heel right now. If she's going to turn heel, it should be a slow heel turn for her because you're trying to build that up where Indi's lost, right? Like I've been saying that, like Indi's lost and then Candice LeRae joins because they did an interesting transition from Rhea Ripley to Candice LeRae on the ring, which is telling me that Candice LeRae might be with Rhea Ripley soon. Like that's going to be the interesting thing about it. Whenever the first time they have an interaction, watch out for it, bro. I'm telling you, I really do think Candice LeRae is going to be with Rhea. We'll see about Indi Hartwell as well, but Indi Hartwell, another big loss for her, man. So we'll see what happens. Give me your thoughts on this, man. Let's talk about Liv and Rhea next, man, in Raw this week, man. Go ahead and get this video a like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. After News to Light.